Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Does you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
No.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person you played?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
Man, he was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how this gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties. And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, but like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
Because
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, and then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety. He was big on that. But James will never be back at free safety. James be close to the line, the linebacker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's his.
That's just him
yeah.
helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's it. That's him playing chess with the team. I told him, kid. I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then that goes to play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. I feel like you beat your man every play,
right.
You got the best chance to stop any team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12", 276 pounds.
Yeah. After that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackle.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss for like 6.
Yeah.
No, they didn't touch you. Like,
yeah, like they did.
Explain to me, dog. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds. I mean, is it something? Is it a swim move or something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now, cause like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what?
Big time players step up in big game. All the criticize and all that, it's over, baby. Big time players step up in big game.
what's good, man? What's good, man? I'm D. About to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball, plus a little bit of Miami, Pittsburgh, plus a little bit of Deion Sanders. 786-459-499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, number scrolling at the bottom, or the link is pinned at the top. We're on point today. The link already up there at the top. We's on point. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, Check that out. 786-405-9499. That's what we trade, talk stocks, crypto. You can watch us trade, copy what we do, whatever. A lot going on, man. We got to make it to the stadium here shortly, man. We got to get out to the stadium here shortly, man, so we can do our thing with Caneville. But a lot going on in college football also. And real fast, man. We run through some of these scores. Wow. Right off the bat. One that sticks out to all of us. Oh, and listen, if you're in here, only the football villains can comment. Once we get to 70% likes, we'll open it up to everybody commenting. But only the football villains in the chat right now that can comment. One of these scores that stick out right off the bat, bam! South Carolina takes down Clemson. Ends Clemson winning streak. How long is this winning streak? South Carolina goes into Clemson and ends their home winning streak. I don't know. When was the last time South Carolina beat Clemson in this game? It had to be a long time ago, dog. Clemson college football hopes crash as Tigers fall to South Carolina. Clemson has had a non-leading 40-game home winning streak Saturday, losing to rival South Carolina 31-30 in a mistake-filled performance that effectively eliminates the Tigers from the contention for a second straight season, college football playoff for the second straight season. So they had a 40-game home winning streak. South Carolina takes them down. Another score out there that caught my eye was Michigan thumping Ohio State. With Gaddis kids. 12-0 Michigan. Really, I didn't even realize Michigan was 12-0. I didn't realize Michigan was 12-0. Damn, Michigan kicking ass like that. I'm gonna bring my boy Richard here, man. Michigan kicking behind like that, dog.
Yeah, that was something else because the first half versus the second half was the tale of two halves with Michigan. It looked close at the beginning, and then Michigan just started to put it on them. It was surprising.
Whoa. Yeah, so all these are rival games, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like our rival game. I mean, I don't know if you could be too surprised. But Michigan, I didn't realize Michigan was 12-0, bro.
They're 12-0.
I knew they were doing well, but damn, I didn't know they were doing well.
I mean, with their conference, it really comes down to how they do in the playoffs because Ohio State's a great team. But it's just one of those things where sometimes in the Big Ten there's a lot of parity. They play the same style of teams. So it'd be interesting to see what they do against teams that are not in their element, not in the same weather conditions, not the same type of offense.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see how good they really are.
We got Alabama up on Auburn, 28-14. Bryce Young has 237 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. So rivalry day, man. Bunch of rivalries going on. Colorado getting mud stumped by Utah in the second quarter, 21-0. And speaking of Colorado, it's being reported that Colorado has offered prime time, Deion Sanders. They claim Deion has interest, but no decisions have been made.
I'm pretty sure he has interest in the money.
Sanders has a legitimate FBS coaching candidate after transferring Jackson State. 2 seasons, including 16-0 SWAC play. I didn't know Colorado was so bad. Since 2011, they've had just 2 winning seasons since joining the Pac-12. I think last 2 seasons is 4-13. I didn't realize they were so bad. Cloud have mercy.
Right.
Uh,
He's not going over there.
Offered by Colorado. When these things start hitting the press like this, y'all got to understand how the game is. When these things start hitting the press like this, that means it's serious. It's either serious interest from Deion side, or it's serious. You know what I'm saying? When they start hitting in the press, like officially, hey, we offer Deion. Now it's chess starting to be played. You know what I'm saying? But you say not going over there. Why you say that?
Why would he go over there?
Don't sound like a fit to me. But what you think?
I think it doesn't sound like a fit because when you look at it, he's kind of purpose driven when it comes to being over at Jackson State. So when you go to Colorado, what purpose do you have except you could bring your son in and he's going to start, both of your sons. So, but other than that, what other mission do you have to go to Colorado and, try to recruit kids that are from the Southeast to a school where it has negative degree weather? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The only sense that I see there is the fact that if you have a 7-5 season in Colorado, if you could do that for 20 years and nobody will be coming after your job.
Right. So if you're just getting in here, man, only the football villains could comment. Once we get up to 70% likes, I'm not finna be in here for a long time. We're gonna run through a couple scores, talk about the Pitt game, talk about Miami not wearing uniforms, get up out of here. But once we get up to 70% likes, which we're not close, 29, we got 100 people in here, we're opening the chat up for everybody. And if it never gets there, then the football villains will be the only ones over there talking. And they're doing a good job over there running their mouth. But yeah, Prime, we've heard Auburn, we heard South Florida. South Florida just swear they got him. I had somebody jump on the comment section in the other day and say, Prime ain't leaving until he finishes his mission. And I just boldly asked him, what is his mission? Like, what is the mission? Like, what is it, y'all? Yeah, what is this mission that y'all speak of? I think he's accomplished a lot already.
I think so too, but I believe that there's a lot more to do. I mean, as a matter of fact, right now on the television, I got my TV turned to the Grambling Southern game, and it's on, I think, a national TV station. I think CBS or something like that. You didn't see that last year. That wasn't happening, and that's that Prime effect, along with some other folks who started to champion for HBCUs. And I believe that there is a cause to be fought, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take it's a 15-year deal, and that's 15 years of taking a pay cut. Maybe evening out when it comes to sponsorship deals. I just saw Deion Shadur and Deion's mother in a Dan and yogurt commercial. So I guess that's an NIL deal as well as a sponsorship deal. And the mama making some TV money too now.
So in the comment section, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about? Because I know we look at Colorado and Deion and we like, man. But I just read off, Colorado has been pretty bad since 2011. 4 winning seasons, dog. They've been 4-13. What if Colorado being so bad lures Deion there because there's no expectation and he can do whatever he want to do, basically?
Well, the good part is you don't have to fight that Power 5 fight or that D1 institution fight. Every kid that you recruit, they know that they're coming in to play big time ball, and they're in the Pac-12. So I think they're in the Pac-12 if I'm not mistaken. But
They are.
whatever conference they're in, are they?
Yeah. They're in the Pac-12.
Okay. Well, whatever conference they on, if it's not the SEC or the Big Ten, then he has a good chance to run that conference too. And it's the same pedigree that, of course, we saw Clemson lose today. And DJ Uwe was playing like Uwe. Yes, he was. I think he was 8 of 29 or 8 of 27 for 99 yards and like 2 picks.
Wow. He was a week late.
Yep.
He started off in that second half. He did start off in that second half. And I guess he just kept it going today, huh?
Yes, he did.
South Carolina gets 2 huge wins, though, at the end of this season. That's crazy.
They gave him that game too, because they were holding them pretty close, and then Clemson started throwing picks, and you start turning the ball over. What do you expect? The other team will start scoring.
What was the stat line again?
For that game?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the stat line was.
Well,
I'm pretty sure. Go ahead.
No, you just said something. You.
Nah, I mentioned the stat line should have been close. I don't know what it was.
Okay, let's see.
Especially coming off of that Tennessee win.
You said he had how many picks?
I think he had 2 picks.
2 picks, and he didn't go over 100 yards. Let's look and see. Let's see. No, he didn't. 8 for 29. 1 interception. 1 touchdown. Yikes! But Shipley 15 carries, 132 yards. What was Shipley last week?
No idea.
Wow.
They got away from the run the second half too. That was the crazy part. Shipley did a lot of damage in that first half. They look like a different team.
They took him out the game, huh?
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler has been hot. 35-29, 360 yards, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns.
You think he go to the league next year? Rattler?
Yeah, I don't think he did enough. I don't think so. I don't think he did enough. I don't think so.
Well, the thing that really stands out to me, even if whether he goes to the league or not, is the fact that a lot of these high-profile guys, they all go to the same teams. And with the transfer portal, it's allowing guys to go to different teams that actually need a quarterback, and go out there and do what they have to do and really put on for that team. So that's why I mentioned in the group me, I was like, the transfer portal in a year can make your team look like a completely different team than if they were on the losing end the year before. And it could do wonders for players too. So if for the players that are coming out of high school, they should really look into that. Like if you're a 5-star quarterback, but Alabama got 5 quarterbacks on the bench that are all 4 and 5-star, or another team does, look into another team. Go out and try to start as a freshman.
I was told last night, man, as I was talking, man, about a situation with a quarterback. I was told by a coach, I didn't even look at it this way. He was like, I don't think there's no bad decisions in college football now because wherever you go, you can just leave. And I was like, I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, you can. You just can get up and go.
That's true.
Right. So now I think we've seen situations where people sat and waited their turn and had success. Probably not for everybody, but we've seen them. But yeah, you can just get up and go, man. So real
Yeah, it's
fast,
gonna be.
man. We're trying to get the likes up 70%, and we'll open up the chat for everybody. Also, the IOD Squad Investor Die YouTube is dropping. What it sees is the best price that we will buy a stock at, and we're dropping those numbers. Those numbers are being put inside the comment section. If you was wondering what that is, you should go follow IOD YouTube and go check out some of the videos. But yeah, those numbers are being dropped like stocks, and the best price that we would buy at. Basically, what you say now, Rich?
Nah, nothing much.
Nothing much.
Of course, some people trying to clown me about Clemson in the chat.
What about Clemson? You got your UM hat on today. Y'all can't talk to Rich about Clemson.
See, that's a Miami hat. So
his...
even though I'm gonna take 2 L's, I'm still rocking with the Canes.
Oh man, you count the Canes, and on that note, we can switch over to the Canes. You count the Canes out like that, bro? Dang. So listen, man. Miami is a 5-point underdog today. Rich done counted them out already. Because he got some inside info. 5-point underdog. They bringing in Abanikanda. Pittsburgh has a running back, 224 carries, 1,300 yards, 18 touchdowns.
What's his name? Wakanda?
We'll try this again. We're going to try it again. I'm finna get this, dog. Israel Abanikanda. Israel Abanikanda.
All right. I'll take it.
Touches the ball, dog. Like he's going to be the bell cow for the day. He's going to tote the rock. Man had 100 yards. Like he had 100 yards in every game I'm looking at so far. Recent game, 100. Man, what happened to my little dude from Cardinal Gibbons over there? Georgia Tech held him to 31 yards.
That's a good question because wasn't he like a starter last year?
Mm-hmm.
And Abanaconda was there.
Yeah, 300 yards versus Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech held them to 31 yards. Maybe they passed the ball. It was a close game. They lost. West Virginia held them to, 15 yards. He only had 8 carries, so maybe he wasn't the guy then. But yeah, man, his average is up. His average has to be up there.
Homie
last 4 games over 100 yards.
Yeah, 1,300 yards on the season.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Do we have a quarterback with that many passing yards?
I don't think we have a back combined with that many yards.
Tyler got 17. I said a quarterback with that many passing yards. Tyler got 1761.
Oh, yeah, he got 1761.
Henry Parrish started off fast. I mean, but
injuries.
So Pitt coming in the thing 7-4. They're about to run the ball. We 5-6 trying to be bowl eligibility, and we let y'all know now our team is beat down, tired. We close on the likes. We about at 40% now with the likes. I might well shut it down though. We're not gonna be in here that much longer. But Miami, man, hasn't had a full practice in maybe over a month. They've been so decimated with injuries. They've been kind of like helmets, shells, and players are burnt out. Players are burnt out and players are tired. And I think I've been asking around, like, where could that come from? I'm like, you haven't had a full practice in a month. You should be kind of refreshed. But a lot of people say, man, when you're losing in college football, the fans are on your back, people making death threats and all that crazy mess, it can just wear you down.
Well, I don't think we see, if this is the case,
Rich
I don't
already
think
done counted it as a loss. Huh?
I would say so, but I don't think we see guys that even are healthy like Chaney. I wouldn't even play Chaney.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't.
No.
Nah.
You don't get
why
Chaney
risk
some burn?
getting him injured again?
You got some good comments.
Now, I do have to say this. I have to say this. Michigan versus Ohio State. That offense for Michigan is the very same offense that Gaddis came here trying to implement.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sitting and I'm watching college football today. And I see a lot of people running rub routes. I see a lot of people running mesh concepts. Except I saw Duke run a mesh concept, and it was like a 5-yard pass. And homie, of course, got open, sprinted downfield, and you know what the other receiver did? Which was the reason why they scored on a 5-yard pass that the receiver who caught the pass took for about 40 or 50 yards. The other receiver blocked
somebody.
Not only did he block, but he did it on time. Because he did it at the right time, homie just basically walked in the end zone. It's the same concept we've been trying to do all year.
Right.
So this is the only thing I'm saying, because it's not about who's gonna get fired or who's gonna stay here. It doesn't even matter really. But what I am saying is this: I see a lot of folks who are playing high level football, like Michigan, like Duke, on offense, that are executing the same things that we do not execute. And because of that, they score points.
I see those bunch formations everywhere. I see them in the pros.
Everywhere.
That those same bunch formations that the OBB boys swear get our quarterback sacked every time. Maybe the construction of the play isn't right. You know what I'm saying? But I see them everywhere. You want to say how much Gaddis paying y'all? Nobody's supporting Gaddis, though. I'm just telling you the things that I hear come out of mouths sometimes. It's like, yeah, I see those bunch formations everywhere. Now, whatever offense he tried to run at Michigan, the offense didn't work the year before. They struggled the year before, and then they picked it up the next year. It's all about personnel in the offense. It's all about depth in the offense. It's all about, all of that stuff is what play a part. It ain't just the offense. We're not playing electronic football. It ain't Madden where you just go out there and pick your playbook.
Right.
Yeah, so all that other stuff plays a part. But really, I don't. Yeah, I see those things everywhere, bro. It's all about execution. One thing I realized, I noticed about Clemson, and their quarterback isn't great, but their play execution was like bam, bam, bam.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was bam, bam, bam. They know what they was trying to do. They repped it. They've done it 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Execution is a huge part of this thing.
It's a rhythm. You got to get in the rhythm.
Yeah.
We said that earlier during the year. You get in the rhythm, you can take those shots. You don't, you can't.
Right. So I wouldn't compare anything to. I wouldn't compare Michigan. Maybe they all run the same offense, but yeah, I wouldn't compare to anything when it comes to Miami with the injuries and with and with the personnel. Like I said, even Michigan, the reason he won the Broyles Award is because he struggled, because they struggled the year before, kind of like, and they kind of turned it around.
They did.
And I'm
They
sure
got
they were
the
trying
right
to run
personnel.
the same offense. Look at Mehdi showing up here as we about to get up out of here. Mehdi, what's up?
Oh, y'all done?
We close, but you live now.
What's good?
What's going on?
What's up?
Man, I'm waiting for this game. I hate days like this.
You say you hate days like this, dog?
Yeah, when we get these primetime games for whatever godforsaken reason, now we gotta wait all day.
I know. I gotta make it to the stadium. Yeah, I wonder why I'm not on camera. My camera just went dead. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So today, man, one thing I want y'all to pay attention to. We talked about football villains since y'all the only ones in here. Let me check these likes one more time. We got 60 likes, 130 people. We're failing. Look at who dresses today. Like watch out for who dressed on the sideline. We're gonna talk about it in the football villain section. Y'all let us know in the group me who y'all see, who y'all don't see, who y'all do see. That sideline may be kind of scarce today, bro.
I know.
Uh,
That's gonna be the talk of this game, really.
Excuse me.
Right. So yeah, take a look at who's on the field or who's not on the field or who's on the sideline. Who do you see missing?
Did y'all
what's up?
Did y'all discuss the very real but slim possibility of still getting to a bowl game with 5 wins?
They can't get to a bowl game with 5 wins?
Yeah. So basically what it boils down to is the NCAA kind of looks at collective GPAs. If the guys are handling, I'm dead ass.
I believe you.
If they're handling business in the classroom, and I think there's 7 spots based off of I think it's 43 or 44 bowl games, and there's a bunch of 5 and 7 teams that are in the hunt, and so Miami, because we handle our business in the classroom. Yeah, there's an opportunity that we can get one of them seven spots for a 5 and 7 team. So
it don't matter if we piss down our leg today.
I think they do take that in consideration, like how competitive, but I don't think it holds as much weight as actually just doing your thing in the classroom. So
we beat Pitt today.
Do we beat Pitt today?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I want to say
Ja'Cory Brown, I don't even know. Did they announce Ja'Cory Brown starting?
I haven't seen anything of the likes. I really don't know.
I just think with him, it's a lot of possibilities, dog, because he brings a lot of hope.
E1K, I think you can deny the bowl.
Like we denied our uniforms.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
That's the last thing we want to talk about before we get out of here. Like X was big on street, man. They're not wearing the uniforms, so that mean he's saying no, and he breaching the contract. He might be trying to get out the contract like Kanye West. I'm like X. I don't know. I don't think Mario owns Kanye. I can see Mario saying they don't deserve to wear the uniforms, and we'll take whatever hit we got to take. But also, I don't know what's in the contract. You contracts are contracts. They can be written, right. You never know what's in the contract. They could have 2 years to wear them. I don't know.
It's true.
Very true.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the contract. X seemed to think that Mario trying to force his way out of a deal so he could what, get with Nike? Well, he just left. I don't think that's it. I don't know. I don't think that's it.
No.
I think it's the stigma, because when you lose in a custom-made uniform, I think from that point on, that particular uniform has a stigma with it, and you just don't want to play in it no more. Like we've seen it before. We've had the black on blacks, and it's like, well, dang, if we gonna go out there and lose in a nice uniform, we might as well just wear the regular ones and do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I think originally when we joined Adidas, the idea was for us to be the equivalent of the Oregon of the Adidas company, or the Adidas brand. But I think our performances kind of has allowed them to move on to other universities. I would call it Louisville probably more of that than Miami, because they seem to get all the custom helmets and chrome and matte and all kind of stuff like that. Pretty much since Lamar been there, a little before that. So yeah, I would definitely probably say that they are more at the forefront of the brand than Miami is, and I don't think until we put something on the field that gives them a reason to be excited, they're ever going to be really adamant about giving us options per se.
Yeah, if Louisville done.
They going to a bowl? Shit.
Yeah.
Birdstone, we can't go Jordan, because there's only there's a clause where it can only be one Jordan brand in each conference. So North Carolina obviously has that.
I think Louisville influence on Adidas goes deeper. Yeah, I think it goes deeper. I've talked to Luke about it. I can't remember, but I think it goes deeper with relationships. You know what I'm saying, like that. So you're right that they may be getting the cool stuff, but I think it's because of relationships and things of that nature.
Yep.
What's good, Bird? We got it right today. I'm chilling, man. Waiting for this game. That's all, man. Hey, we only allowed 7 points. That Georgia game was oddly close for a long time.
It was.
Yeah.
When I looked at it, it's a rivalry game, though. You know how that is. When I looked at it, it was getting blown out, though. It ended up being a blowout, right?
Yeah, it was 37-14. So we ain't allowed 7 points to them, and they.
It's a rivalry game, man. We could give them credit for their rivalry. Yeah, I mean, South Carolina goes into Clemson and
knocks it. But South Carolina was trending up.
Yeah,
they've been doing that for like the last month and a half now. If not close, they've been winning games they absolutely shouldn't. But yeah, it goes ACC's hopes to playoffs.
Yep.
So.
And I saw something that Shane Beamer did for the players, and this was the week before the Tennessee game, and he made them walk from the football facility to the stadium, and I think it was a 10-15 minute walk, and then had them go, all of them sit like in the upper level, and he was like, this is what the fans got to go through every game, every home game. Some of them have to park even further. Some of them are twice your age. They pay good money, hard-earned money, to come see you play. And they fill up the stadium every single home game. And y'all take it for granted.
I like it.
What you saying, Rich? Marsh and make the team walk from Coral Gables to Hard Rock?
I like it.
Y'all get a move on. Y'all start walking here to Miami Gardens.
You gotta motivate it. Because I think one of the players was like, man, that was like what? One of the players was like, man, that was like a 10-15 minute walk. He was like, that's my point exactly.
I like it. He's been doing a lot of little stuff, man, to get his team going. And it looked like 8-4. It looked like it may be paying off.
Right.
They also don't have high expectations ever there. They know this. They know they're always a low, mid to bottom tier SEC team, and they're always going to be second fiddle now behind Clemson. Maybe back in the day, maybe
Right.
not so much, but so they take those little victories.
The biggest thing for them is beating Clemson.
Mhm.
They could not win any games as long as they beat Clemson. That is their playoff. It's really like that because of the fact that in the state of Florida, and
Mhm.
someone mentioned the Florida State Florida game yesterday. It's probably the game of the weekend. But in the state of Florida, we remember like when we would play Florida State, when Florida and Florida State would play, these were games that decided who was going to play for a national championship. So it was way different. The stakes was just different. But in South Carolina, those were never really the stakes. Yes, of course they had winning teams. Before somebody in the comment section say, no, because in 1981, look, they both had winning teams. But the stakes have not been that high consistently. So yeah, for that program, they're gonna show. Both fan bases always show up to those games, those home games, and it really comes down to being respectable, being a 7-8 win team, maybe more, and beating the rival.
Do they ever beat Clemson?
Prior to that win, they haven't beat Clemson since 2013.
Oh damn!
But here's the funny part: when Dabo Swinney was an interim coach, they somehow beat South Carolina for the first time in I think in a couple of years, and that's how he got the head coaching job, because he beat South Carolina. Once you do that, man, they're not even gonna look for other candidates. You the coach. So they made him the coach, and then the subsequent 5 years after that, he lost to South Carolina 5 times.
Cause that's crazy. I forgot when South Carolina was better than Clemson.
I'm telling you, man.
I need to see Spencer Rattler's stats because I'm shocked. 25 for 39.
Oh, yeah, we just went over
360 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions, yeah.
DJ Ongole put up as many passing yards as we had in offense.
Yeah, that's 8 for 29. Whoa. 8 for 20, something like that. Yeah, he had
last week, a bunch of people was like, man, he going to the league.
Nah. I was talking to when we was talking at the press conference, the defensive coach was telling us that even on film you could see that if you make him think and have to pass the ball, he gets a little antsy. Still. And I guess the second half, it showed the second half of our game, and I guess it carried on to the day.
Yeah, Shipley went off.
I know. What was Shipley last week? 15 for 132? What was he last week?
On us?
No, on them today.
Yeah, 15 for 132. I don't think he did anything against us last week.
He didn't.
On us, I don't even think he had. Did he have over 50 yards last week?
I doubt it.
Ran out of bounds on our sideline, and Huff was talking trash to him.
He had 17 carries for 61 yards.
I got that video. So listen, man, we're gonna get up out of here because I got to get to the stadium, dog. Like I said, y'all we got a team that's pretty beat down, dog. Pitt's finna try to come in here and run the ball, right? The quarterback got 2,000.
Yeah, Benacanda got 1,300 rushing yards.
1,300 rushing yards. Benacanda. They're gonna try to come in here and run the ball, and
Keaton Slovis' ass.
Say it again.
Keaton Slovis' ass.
Say it again. What you said? That's English, boy.
Keaton Slovis, the quarterback.
Oh, his ass.
He's ass. I think his touchdown to interception ratio is like 6-8.
Damn.
And Miami's a 5.5 point underdog at home, which means it's more like 7 or 8. Let's see. You say Slovis is Boongie?
Yeah, he butt cheeks.
So if Miami get out of here, man, we get to go to the Fruit Loop Bowl or something. If they can get a win out of this one. Which
Oh,
I'm
7
thinking
and 8.
Jakari Brown is going to start. And at this point, you don't know. It could be Jake. I mean, at this point, you don't even know. Slovis, 7 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Wow.
2,100 yards.
What they running? Wishbone?
No clue.
Oh, wing T.
He started the whole season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He transferred from USC.
Somebody said Huff might get to play Huff in the portal. Huff ain't. Yeah, Huff might as well be in the portal. Yeah, Huff won't be dressing today from what we heard earlier this week. If something changed, we don't know about it. It's going to be a lot of guys not dressed today. I mean, we short at safety. We got maybe 3 or 4 safeties. Check to see if you see Avonte out there.
Yeah. If you know you're going to enter the portal, do you still go to the game? Do you go to support the guys you've been in the trenches with the past couple of years, or do you?
I'll say this.
What do you do?
I think it's different levels.
I'll say this. I watched that video that the school just put out on
Seniors.
Yep, and the way the verbiage that they were using, saying things like "I don't give up on my team. I'm committed to the school." Saying stuff like that don't sound like Mario would be willing to let those guys who already declared for the portal get on the field, if that makes sense. I would anticipate those guys not getting any snaps. I don't see him dressing out, get on the bus, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I don't see it. Doesn't make sense to me to be like, hey, I'm done with this. I'm done with the team. I'm entering transfer portal. And then be like, all right, yeah, sure, hop on the bus. It's right down to the stadium. You got your pads? Like, it seemed counterproductive to me. But
this is one thing before we get out of here that we found out. Somebody dug up from 247. The NCAA also passed a rule that schools are required to keep transfer athletes on scholarship through the completion of their eligibility clock or until they complete their undergraduate degree. This means there's more risk than ever in taking in an undergraduate transfer because they're stuck on the roster no matter what.
Oh, so when they enter the transfer portal, they don't actually they don't vacate that spot?
Read again. NCAA has also passed a rule that schools are required to keep transfer athletes on scholarship through the completion of their eligibility clock or until they complete their undergraduate degree.
Undergraduate being bachelor's or associates?
Their undergraduate degree. This means there is more risk than ever in taking an undergraduate transfer because they're stuck on the roster no matter what.
So
until they find a new home, basically.
Yeah, so you get a kid out of the transfer portal and he doesn't pan out. He still takes up a spot. He's still got to be on the team. And you can't. Yeah, so that's why they take it very serious about who they bring in.
Yeah.
They ain't bringing in any.
So it's up to the kid. If that kid transfers, it's up to them to go transfer to another school. You can't, it's not up to the coaches. That's how I interpret that, what you just read.
That's why you hear him saying stuff like, we got to get the right guys.
I can't kick you out of my house, but I can make you extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, essentially. And then you see guys like, what's that one guy's name? We got him from like some D3 school. He's an offensive lineman, but he's never going to play here.
O'Shaughnessy?
Nah, not O'Shea Hennessy.
He on our list. Shout out to Ryan Jackson.
Yeah.
He just became a member, man. Shout out to Ryan Jackson.
Not Moose Griffith. Is it Moose Griffith? I think it's Moose Griffith. He was a transfer portal guy.
Griffith? Where he come from?
I think he's like originally from Florida, but he went to
Chris Washington. Who is Chris Washington?
He's a safety, isn't it?
No,
Tommy Kennedy.
Tommy Kennedy, that's who it is.
Tommy Kennedy,
the old lineman. He transferred in from somewhere, and he's never gonna play here. Like Furman or something like that. Some D7 school.
D7. All right, man. Let's get up out of here because I got to make it to the stadium. Y'all trying to hold me back. Y'all trying to keep the man down.
All right, man. Go do your
Appreciate
thing.
y'all, man. All right, 786-459-9499. If you wonder why my camera off, man, my camera just went dead. I don't know why. I don't understand that camera. It's always plugged up, and I'm sure why I was dead. But man, if you want to get down with IOD Squad, 786-459-9499. Click the link in top of the comment section. Miami got Pitt today, man. They're a 5-point underdog. Like I just told them, team is beat down a little bit. Been so hurt, haven't really had a full practice. Been kind of helmets and shells for 2-3 weeks, maybe 4. Just a draining season for the kids. But then again, that's when you go out there and then Miami plays a good game. But it's the last one of the season, bro. And I got to make it out there. So, man, don't put off tomorrow. Something you could do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. Ryan Jackson, thanks for becoming a member. Go to the community section so you can get to the private group me, bro. They be going off during the game, dog. Go check it out. Go. All right, I'm D, and I'm out of here.